a warm welcome. Good afternoon to us all. I know that we are all in a hurry and anticipating how we are going to get out of this place and jump on the bus to go home for the Eid celebration. But even with that anticipation, I want to indulge you all to remain patient and listen to us. I think it's just there with two of us, and then we will be out of this space. So let's remain patient and then benefit from the session today. Quickly, can someone share? Who wants to share? Yes, I have a friend.
Okay, I've learned that the sources of money and one that we can get money from people and then from our talent and from challenges.
Thank you. So there is one thing I have noticed. We are all students, high school students, and I've only seen a few of us writing. I can count those writing. But I'm very sure that we were informed that we were coming for an event or a program at the assembly hall. And we still came with our hands without any papers or any pens. Is it because we are smart? Yes. And we can keep everything in our head? Yes. Okay, that brings me to what we'll be talking about this afternoon. How many of us like science? Who is a shark in science? Let me put the question in place. Who is a shark in science? I've only seen 3 hands. Who is a shark in mathematics? No shark. Who is a shark in English language? Okay, thank you. That's very beautiful. So why do we think that we are sharp in one area and then in another area we think we are not sharp? Why? Why do we think we are good in one area and in another area we are not good? Any special reason? Okay, so I'm very excited. This is what I was expecting. And you know why I was expecting that? No. Because it is the mindset that we are carrying. Who have heard about growth mindset? Who have heard about growth mindset? Anybody here who have heard about growth mindset? Nobody? Okay, so growth mindset is simply believing in your abilities to be able to change things. Okay, so most of the time we feel like intelligent people are born intelligent. Me, I was not born intelligent, so I cannot be intelligent. And then someone says, me, I was born intelligent, and so because I was born intelligent, automatically I am smart. I don't need to do anything again. Those are mindsets. Now, what I want us to be able to understand today is that I'm not saying we can all be the same, but I'm saying that we all have the opportunity to improve, to learn, and to grow. When a child is born, you see that they are very curious. When children are born, when they are growing up, 5 months, 6 months, they are very curious. You are holding something, they want to collect it. They come with a lot of energy. And then within a few years, that child becomes a different person. He's no longer curious. He doesn't want to learn anymore. Why? Because of the mindset. So what I want you, there are a few things I want us to take away today, and that will help us to cultivate what we call a growth mindset. Okay? So when you say you are not good at math, it's not because you are not good at math. It's because you don't want to be good at math. If you want to be good at math, you will tell yourself that you want to be good at math. And you will not end it there. You are going to take steps, very, very important steps, to become good at math. If you say you are not good at English, It's not because you are not good at English. It's because you have told yourself, I am not good at English. And so whenever they are doing something English, you are going to sit at one place and say, me, I don't know English. And so you would never know English. So it's all about our mindset, what we tell ourselves that we can do, and what we tell ourselves that we cannot do. And everybody can do something. You just need hard work. You just need dedication. You just need commitment. And you need self-discipline. And be able to build an accountability system to hold yourself accountable. And if you cannot hold yourself accountable, you need to get someone that can hold you accountable. So there is a system called an accountability buddy system. So you can come to school with Gary and Shito, and then you can tell your friend that if you see that I'm wasting the Gary or the Shito, please take it away from me. My sugar, please take it away from me. You are trying to build an accountability system, but because of the lack of self-discipline, you cannot hold yourself accountable. So you are connecting with someone else to be able to hold you accountable. And then when you do that, it helps you to become very accountable. So I'm going to talk about some quick steps. One is the importance of effort. Another one is embracing challenges, learning from failure, persistence, and resilience. Effort is very important. If I want to get to this door and I don't make an effort to move a step, I can never get to that door. So if I say I want to be intelligent and I don't read books, if I say I want to be intelligent and I don't ask questions, if I say I want to be intelligent and I'm not curious to learn, I cannot be intelligent. So it takes to be able to grow, to be able to prosper, and to be able to reach your goals. So effort is a very, very important step that you need to take. And for me, the fact that you have sacrificed going home in the morning to be here to listen to us is the first step towards achieving success. Because you have told yourself that whatever is going to be discussed here is important to you, it matters to you, and you feel that it can make an impact in your life, and that is why you are here. So that is one big step you have taken towards changing your life in BOGISS and then beyond BOGISS today. The other one is embracing challenges. A lot of the time we fear challenges. When they put something to us, when I was asking who wants to share, everybody was like, no, not me. But we have all been here this morning, and we have all been learning. Just that confidence to take up that challenge, to challenge yourself and say, look, I want to do this. If you don't challenge yourself, when I was in school, I attended Ghana school. When I was in school, they used to call me MTN. You know why? Because you would find me everywhere. During the sporting time, and so everywhere you go, you will find me there. And I didn't mind being called MTN because I was building my future. If it came to the sporting activities week, I would run 100 meters, I would run 200 meters, even if I'm last, I'll go my house. I'll go and do high jump, I will do long jump, I will play volleyball. Every sport you can think of, I did it in Ghana school. That is challenging yourself. It's not because I was a very good sport girl. It's just because I was accepting the challenge to try. Just give it a try. If I'm last, so what? If I'm first, maybe I'll be given a certificate. But if I'm last, no one will cane me for being last. At least I tried. There were other people who did not try. So that ability to take on challenges, if you don't challenge yourself, you cannot grow. So that ability to challenge yourself is very, very important. So I am going to challenge you all today to try something new. Just try something new. Try to reorganize your life. Try to rethink your life. The things that you have always feared to do, venture to do them. And that leads me to my next point, the fear of failure. There is no success without failure. Hello? There is no success without failure. If you ask all the successful people, they will tell you that they failed many times. You fail once, you pick the pieces, you fail the second time, you pick the pieces. When you are failing the third time, you should fail better. Okay? When you are failing the third time, you should fail better. There is a school in the US, I can't quite remember the name of the school, where when they mark students, they don't say failed. So when they mark, maybe you got 10 over 50, someone got 50 over 50. Those who got 10 over 50, when they are grading, they say not there yet. It's the effort. So the fact that you have failed doesn't mean that you are useless. It just means that you are not there yet. And with time, you will get there. So if I tell you, are you a shark at maths? I expect you to say, I'm not there yet. Are you a shark at English? I expect you to say, I'm not there yet. I don't expect you to say no. Because if you say no, you will never get there. You have already told yourself that you cannot get there. You are not there yet. But with effort, with dedication, you will get there. So anything that you accept yourself and feel like you are not good at, tell yourself you are not there yet. But with time, you will get there. Okay? So, who is the shark here? We are not there yet, but we will get there. We will get there. With time, with commitment, with dedication, we will get there. And like I said, when you fail, you don't just get up and go. You learn from the failure. What happened? What didn't I do well? What can I do better? So that next time, when I'm failing, I feel better. And then the fourth time, I don't fail. So failure is acceptable. Anyone who tells you that failure is not acceptable, the person is not being honest with you. You have to accept failure as part of growth. If you don't accept failure as part of growth, you will never try because of the fear of failure. So please, failure is part of growth and it's part of development. The next one is persistence and resilience. It is not easy. You have to develop a thick skin to be able to resist the obstacles that will come on your way. When we got here this morning, myself and my colleague were so excited, and we were like, I was in high school. Because it's so much fun here. But this is the beginning of your life, and it's a very crucial moment in your life. And what you do here, what you become here, will contribute greatly to your future. So you have to be very conscious about it. And you have to be persistent. You will be punished. Your seniors will punish you. In fact, you will serve your senior and they will not appreciate it. Don't worry about that. Just be persistent and continue to do what you need to do to be able to get there. The MC is gradually coming close. He wants to tell me it's time. I know, so let me wrap up. And then feedback. A lot of us, when we do something and they tell us that, I think you are not there yet, then they have killed our spirit. You won't even try again, because when you tried, they said you were not there. Feedback is very, very important. When you even do something, usually when I speak like this, and then I go and sit down, I'm going to ask the person sitting next to me, any feedback for me? Do you think there is something I could have done better? That is how you improve. That is how you improve. If people are not giving you feedback, ask for it. And if you have the opportunity to give somebody feedback, you have to be constructive in your feedback. So if I go and sit down and Kampi tell me you were terrible, sit down and Kampi tells me, I think you did well. However, in this area, you could have done this and you could have done that, and that would have made your presentation better. He has empowered you. Next time, I'll do those better. So if you have an opportunity to give somebody feedback, You have to be nice and be constructive in the way you give the person the feedback, no matter how bad the person performs. Now, to the last one, as we are here, very soon some of us will be graduating, and then we will leave here. Then you leave BOGISS and go home, and there's a 40-year-old woman in your area, and then she wake up, she's dressed, she's hanging a bag, she's using an iPhone 14 Pro Max, and you want to be like her. That is 25 years of hard work gone down the drain. As you are watching that woman, you are just coming out of high school. You cannot be like her immediately. It's going to take you to 25 years of hard work or less to get there. So if we are going to cut our prosperity very short. So when you go home, learn. Don't say now I've finished secondary school, so there's no need to learn. Please read, buy books and read. If you can't buy the books, borrow them and read. If you cannot borrow them, just use your phones, download PDF versions of soft copy books and read. Knowledge is power. You cannot give what you don't have. And you cannot have what you have not searched for. So you have to read. You have to read. We are all very beautiful, young girls, full of dreams, full of aspirations. It's going to take time for us to get there. And we have to believe in the process and follow that process. There is no hurry in life. There is no shortcut in life. It's a process, and you have to follow that process. But you have to have what we call a growth mindset and not a fixed mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, you are going to tell yourself all the time that you cannot do it. Please, I want you to do one exercise and then I'll take my seat. Can we be on our feet? Thank you. Those at the back, can you hear me? Sorry, I have to climb up so that I can see. We are going to clap our hands, okay? But you have to follow instructions to clap. Now let's begin clapping with one finger. Let's clap with 2 fingers. Let's clap with 3 fingers. Let's clap with 4 fingers. And now let's clap with the 5. The 6. As we were clapping, which of the claps took a lot of effort and yet produced very little sound? 1. And produced the loudest sound. So what that is simply telling you is that you cannot do it alone. If you want to do it alone, you will take a lot of effort. You need support to be able to do it. You need mentors to support you to be able to do it. So when you leave here, look up to someone that you want to be like. Get close to the person and let them know that you want to be like them and you want them to hold your hand up. Okay? So we cannot do it alone. We need each other to be able to do it, to make the work less, to make it less stressful, and to make the achievements high. Thank you very much.